Hello friendly people of the internet, I am Hyper Superstore and welcome back to another Breaking the Ban List, where we take cards that are on the off the ban list, flip them around a bit, and see what we can do to break the meta in half. Today, this is something I'm hating putting on. We're talking about Artifact Scythe. But what is Artifact Scythe's effect, and why would I hate it so much? I want it to be banned. Now, the gimmick of the artifacts is that you could set them in your spell and trap card zone. Oh, you can set this card from your hand to your spell and trap card zone. Own it as a spell. During your opponent's turn. Or if this card is sent and from the spell and trap zone, opponent is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, or special summon it, and if this card is special summoned, then your opponent on your opponent's special summon on your opponent's turn, your opponent cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck for the rest of the turn. Yes, you blow it up in the spell and trap card zone, it special summons itself. Okay, we're fine, we're good. And then it locks you out of the extra deck. I'm going to get into this a lot of times on this channel, so I'm sorry if you don't like to hear this argument again and again and again. But cards that lock you out of a game mechanic should not be a thing! Imperial Orders, no spell cards. Anti-spell, no pendulums. Okay, fine. Fine. No, not even fine. Fine, it's basically Imperial Order, but just a tad more bad. You know, just a tad. Not that bad. Skill drain at 3. What the fuck were you thinking? I am okay with negates. Yes, even sometimes Ash Blossom. And while I disagree with hand traps entirely, and say, play the unbreakable board cards, I don't have a problem with negates. Yeah, you have to look at them. It takes skill to play a combo deck. Heck, you need to understand your cards, understand how to play them, and understand how to react to things. Certain chain links, how this works, how to sequence correctly. It can take some skill. Where the fuck is the skill in flipping a skill drain? The skill is that you open the fucking skill drain. Now I do know Artifact Scythe is part of combo decks. Okay? So is Dragon Destruction Sword. Dragon Buster Destruction Sword. Or the little fucking one, if you equip it, your opponent can't do anything from the extra deck. I hate that too. And guess what? That got Union Carrier banned. And, well, it's sitting pretty. Now, this Artifact Scythe does the exact same thing. Makes it so your opponent can't access the extra deck. To be fair, it is for a turn. While Dragon Destruction Sword, you could just pop it with back row removal if they didn't have negates. Scythe, you kind of need graveyard negation, such as a Call by the Grave. Hey, you know, that thing that's at 1. I don't see why locking people out of game mechanics is fun. Like, go play solitaire. Seriously, just go play solitaire. Here, nobody will miss you. God, I'm angry. I heavily disagree with the idea of just saying to your opponent, you don't get to play the game. And Artifact Scythe does that. You don't get the extra deck. Heck, yeah, some decks don't care about that, but most do. Let's be real. You mostly pop it with DPE. I don't have a problem with DPE at all. I think it's just a pop. It's fine. Maybe a negation or two if you're going for the super wombo combo stuff. So you have to deal with not being able to access your extra deck, potentially a DPE later on with its conditional draw too, and maybe some negates. Let's say 2 Material Appaloosa, and 1 Omni negate. Let's throw that out there. Okay, DP, that's a pop. 2 Appaloosa negates, and 1 Omni negate. I can handle that. Throw an extra deck lock on that I can't stop because of 1, 2, 3 other things. Now I have a problem. I think it's just bad card design to say your opponent just can't access a part of the game. So, I'd like Artifact Scythe and cards like it to be banned. Now, how would this impact the meta? It'd impact the meta a lot, since everyone's basically playing the Pile Scythe Turbo. And I honestly wouldn't care. Not because I think the meta is bad or anything, I kind of do since Scythe's running around everywhere. But I think this is a healthy change. Because you sit down to play a game of Yu-Gi-Oh! Wouldn't you like to play that game of Yu-Gi-Oh? I know I would. Wouldn't you? Leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. Like the video if you agree that Artifact Scythe should get the boot. Subscribe to see more of these if you'd like. And hit that little notification bell to see when I upload all the time. I kind of screwed up that outro there, but it did pretty well. And I've been Hyper Super Sora. Until next time, sayonara.